Newer investors are more likely to own cryptocurrencies, and they're overwhelmingly choosing digital assets over more traditional ones. And Kate Rooney is here with some new data. Makes me feel young that maybe I own some, Kate. Forever young.
That's true. That's right. Well, Joe, these new investors are more bullish on cryptocurrencies. This is according to our new Invest in You Next Gen survey conducted by CNBC and Momentive. Those new U.S. investors who got into the markets in 2020 or later are more than twice as likely to own cryptocurrencies. That's compared to more experienced traders or those who started in 2019 or earlier. That newer investor also tends to be more optimistic. More than a third say they think Bitcoin prices will be higher at the end of this year. That's compared to about a quarter of the larger investor base. Bitcoin, meanwhile, headed in that direction over the weekend. It's hitting a 3-month high above $50,000. Hit that over the weekend. And individual stocks, though, are still number one, with about a third of new investors holding shares of individual companies. But in a close second, 26% of new U.S. investors own crypto. That is more than twice the level of ownership in mutual funds or ETFs, and it's more than a third of what real estate or bond ownership is for that group. And as far as the broader population, 1 in 10 U.S. investors now say that they own crypto. Men are twice as likely as women to hold digital assets, and roughly half of all U.S. investors say that crypto is, quote, high risk. But there are some differences in opinion depending on age, and about a third of those 18 to 34 say it's risky, while those over age 64 are much more skeptical. More than 2/3 describe it as a high-risk investment. Guys, back to you.
Let me ask you just one thing, Kate, quickly. What are the takeaways for banks, for Wall Street banks, brokerage firms that are trying to cater to this new investor base? We saw how important it was to Robinhood's results.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the big takeaways is how important mobile is and having a good mobile interface. The new investor group that we surveyed is more than 3 times as likely to place a trade on mobile, so it really highlights the importance of having a sleek interface. And the other thing is just the importance of cryptocurrency overall. So we'll see if a year from now it's more than just Robinhood and Coinbase offering crypto. Another interesting finding is that they're more likely to find investment advice on social media. They were more than twice as likely than the average to get investment ideas on social media, so it may have an implication or two for the financial advisors in that industry.